Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners. My name is Sarah Knight. I live in Harris County. My son, Jaleen Anderson, died in Lasalle Corrections in Louisiana over a year ago after being shipped out from Harris County. But I'm here today to speak on behalf of Erik Carlson, who died in Lasalle Corrections in Louisiana in 2025. After being shipped out from Harris County, I brought copies of the legal complaint for you. You can see in the complaint how Erik and his cellmate repeatedly asked for medical care when Erik developed a strep throat infection. When he did not receive timely care, it turned into a painful abscess. Even when he was bleeding through his abscess, he was denied medical care. Since I started coming to these meetings, I've met dozens of families who have lost their loved ones in custody due to the lack of timely medical care and sometimes plain medical neglect. Their stories show a systematic pattern, a pattern that screams a complete lack of standard of care. I've heard from this commission that the largest number of complaints you received about medical care. But then I learned that this commission has no regulatory rules over or oversight for medical care. There is nothing in your standards to enforce jailers and medical staff to intervene when a person is starving or dying of thirst. There is nothing in your standards to hold jail staff, which includes medical staff, accountable when people with serious mental illness decompensates and dies in their custody. I've learned that jailers have to keep a food log and a water log and do 15 to 30-minute checks. So what happens after these checks? They just keep watching people as they die? It's unimaginable for me how that is allowed to happen and no one is held accountable. If I see a person dying on the street and I don't stop to render aid, that's a punishable offense under law. How is it not a punishable offense when it happens inside of a jail? I believe this commission's primary mission is to ensure the safety of people in jails. In my experience working with directly impacted families, I have learned that the thing that makes jails most unsafe is not violence, but lack of appropriate and timely medical care. I read a well-known mortality study that every single day spent in jail or prison can reduce the life expectancy of a person by approximately 2 days. My demand for this commission is that you create a standard of care. We cannot watch our sons and daughters and mothers and fathers dying of starvation, dehydration, and easily treatable illnesses. We cannot afford any more. Enough is enough. Congratulations to Director Brandon Woods for his retirement.